Lucy
Wait,
was
why'd
behind
she?
him, dressed
What
as Chucky,
the? Bro.
screaming.
Oh my God, he's licking his lips, bro. He wants more, Velma.
I love.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm IAnthonyD, and welcome back to Scariest Home Videos. This is a series inspired by some of the greats on YouTube, where we come together as a community to watch some scary videos together here on the internet. There's so many good ones to watch today, and I couldn't be more excited. So before we get into it, flash the like button, subscribe, notifications, all that good stuff. As always, if you want to send me your own videos to react, you can do so on the Discord and Twitter. And if you see anything you like, make sure to check out the original creators in the description down below. Listen, I don't want to talk about it. Turn the lights off. Let's get immersed and let's do this.
My name is Edward, and I'm a horror movie fanatic.
Holy shit. Edward,
Whether
nice
it's the
to meet
classic
you.
movies or the newer ones,
I'm a
I
horror
usually
fanatic
enjoy
too,
them
bro.
all. And to be honest,
I enjoy
the
them all
reason
too.
why I can
Look,
do
we would
that
be
is that
friends.
they don't scare me anymore. This is not because the movies are bad or because I'm a very brave person. No, quite the opposite. The reason I'm not afraid of them is that I lived through something much worse. As
What
everyone
movie you
says,
watching?
many times, reality overcomes fiction. It all started the day Lucy, my sister, separated from her boyfriend. They had been dating for
damn.
more than 3 years, and the moment she saw his messages and found out he was cheating on her, he left her. We told her that he was—
Bro, you a sucker, bro. Come on. You cheating on a girl who likes horror movies? What are you doing?
no good for her and that she would be better off. But she refused to listen. She was obsessed with him.
Bro, that's the guy? Hold up, bring it back, bring it back. Bro, this is the guy that we're in love with who's cheating on us? This is like wannabe Walmart Justin Bieber, bro.
As time went by, he stopped responding to her and she became more and more depressed. I did not live with her or my
shit,
parents,
dude.
but my parents told me that she hardly ate. She just locked herself in her room. From what little I could talk to her, I knew what she was
That's
doing.
actually awful.
She was watching horror movies. You see, Lucy was
Okay.
never a fan of horror. In fact, she hated these movies.
Oh.
But her ex-boyfriend, Frank, loved them. Surely she was trying to win him back. This must have been nothing more than a last-ditch attempt. I knew that as a
Frank the
brother, I
clown,
should try to
bro. We
comfort
don't
her
need him.
since there was no way I would pay any attention to my parents. So one day, I decided to surprise her. How many times do I have to tell them not to come into my— Oh, it's you, Ed. Hey, did I come at a bad time? No, I was just starting to watch a movie. Do you want to join me? Of course.
I feel bad for her.
That day, we spent the whole day watching horror movies. The movies were not particularly good. They were all modern movies that were not scary. I took advantage of the
Yeah,
time to
that's
talk
horror
to her
movies
about
for
her
you,
life,
bro.
her ex-boyfriend, and how she must be doing better. In the meantime, I recommended better movies. So when we finished the second one, she agreed to watch Chucky, my favorite movie.
Oh,
During the
shit.
first few movies, Lucy was unfocused and lost. Her face was going from one place to another. She looked like
Is
a
she
different
okay?
person. When we saw Chucky, something in her seemed to change. She was focused, staring intently at the movie, almost obsessed.
Bro, is she falling in love with Chucky or what's going on here? I don't think I'm understanding the vibes right now.
It seemed she had made the right choice. I left the house with a bittersweet taste. On the one hand, I had managed to talk to my sister. On the other hand, I found out something I didn't like. In a week, she was going to see her ex-boyfriend. During
Oh
the
my
whole
God,
week,
bro.
Lucy was
Frank the
talking
clown.
about Chucky every day. I assumed she was doing it because she was nervous about meeting Frank, so I went along with it. Everything was going great until that fateful day came. That day, a call came from my mother. She told me she was scared because she heard Lucy crying and screaming a lot. Our father was already pretty big, so there wasn't much I could do if there was a fight. I started my car and sped towards my parents' house.
Whoa,
It didn't take
what
long,
happened?
but it felt like it had been forever. When I arrived, the door was open, and I was met with a totally different scene than I expected. Instead of two teenagers fighting, my father's corpse was in the dining room, lifeless. His body
Frank killed the dad?
was all cut up. Someone had really taken it out on him. I ran as fast as I could to my sister's room, but on the way, I saw blood in the kitchen. I knew what this meant. My mother's body was behind the bookshelf.
Bro, hold
As with
up,
my father,
dude.
her body was full of stab wounds. Someone had made much crueler cuts than my father. So cruel that it didn't seem like an act of madness. Whoever had done this seemed to have enjoyed it. I fell to the floor crying, forgetting about everything else. My parents were dead.
Bro, you better go check on your sister,
a
bro.
scream brought me back to reality. It was my sister screaming desperately from her room. At that moment,
Hey, yo.
I understood everything. Her ex-boyfriend
Nah, this is
had done
crazy.
this, and now he was probably going to do it to her. I grabbed a knife from the kitchen and ran to my
Frank's
sister's
crazy,
room,
bro.
ready to fight
Cheated
the man
on her,
who had killed my family
then killed her
and was
parents, and now
probably
her?
attacking my sister. When I opened the door, I fell to my knees in disbelief at what I was seeing. Frank was there, just as I thought, but he was not the one with the knife. Frank was on the floor,
my
wounded,
God.
covering a wound, with the knife in hand. Lucy
Wait,
was
why'd
behind him,
she?
dressed
What
as Chucky,
the, bro?
screaming in pain. Ed, you're just in time. Lucy, what are you doing? I'm strong, brother, just like you wanted me to be when you showed me that movie. What?
Nah. That's not your sister anymore, brother. That's Charles Lee Ray, bro. Why'd she kill her own parents? How's that make any sense? What'd they do?
This is all thanks to you. Thanks to you, I'm now strong enough not to depend on anyone. Mom and Dad
Bro shouldn't have showed her child's play.
It won't hurt if Frank leaves me. I'm going to be as cruel as Chucky. I'm going to be Chucky. When I turned around, I understood why Lucy was screaming. Her face, it was like Chucky.
Nah, what the hell?
A needle was piercing different parts of her face,
Oh.
probably to imitate the wounds that the doll has in the movie. Only hers was different. She was
Bro,
wounded.
stab her before she stabs you.
She was bleeding with a maniacal look running all over her face.
Stab her before she
This
stabs
wasn't
you,
my
bro.
sister. It wasn't even Chucky's look. It was as if a monster was looking at me. Lucy, you've gone crazy. This is not you. So it's not me, huh? I see, brother. You'll be a nuisance like Mom and Dad. What? What are you
Bro,
saying,
she's about
Lucy?
to...
I just help you. I don't...
Bro, Frank's just bleeding out on the fucking floor. Like, can I get some help?
Once help, Edward. I am happy now. And if you can't
Oh
understand
my God,
that,
why is she so
it's
tall?
because you're just like Mom and Dad. And you know what? You'll have the same fate as them. At
Bro
this
better
threat,
run.
I pulled back and showed her my knife, but she didn't react to it. She didn't seem to care. It was as if she knew I wouldn't do anything to her. And she was right. She slowly approached me with her bloody face brandishing her knife, having fun for every second that passed. I'm sure the same thing happened to my parents.
Get out of there.
Everyone could have stopped her, but no one did. No one wanted to hurt Lucy. When she was in front of me, she lunged to attack me, but something saved my life. Frank had rammed her before she could give me a fatal blow. Run!
Whoa.
It's too late for me. Get out of here now! In response,
Whoa, okay,
Lucy became
Frank.
angrier than ever and began stabbing him until Frank stopped breathing. I ran as fast as I could. I ran as if my life depended on it. And indeed, it did. I reached the end of the house, and as I turned around, I realized that Lucy was not behind me. She had never chased me. She was too busy stabbing her ex-boyfriend. I called the police, and within minutes, they arrived at the house.
Oh,
I didn't want to
shit.
see what happened, but one of them told me she was still stabbing Frank's corpse with a tetric smile. Luckily, she didn't turn on the police. She just gave them a blank stare as they took her away. Lucy was sentenced to life imprisonment.
Something happened to
At
Lucy,
first,
bro.
I visited her every week, but eventually, I stopped. She was no longer my sister. With each passing week, her voice and facial expressions became more and more Chucky-like. Her face wound had healed, but the marks that remained made her look just like the doll in the movie. I never understood how a movie could do so much damage. Maybe she was predisposed to it. I never got to see Chucky again, and I will never forget that day. The day
Wow.
that I not only lost my parents, but I also lost my sister.
I don't know. I don't even know what to say about that one. She was hurt and vulnerable, and she saw one child's play, bro. One turned into Chucky, dude. That's crazy. But you know what the perfect introduction into horror is? Truly growing up, Scooby-Doo. It's perfect. It's a natural, friendly childhood way of getting into like horror mystery that leads you to the slasher films when you get older, which leads us to our next tape. Let's watch it.
Guys, look what I got. I found him right outside.
Yo,
No, that dog is big and brown, which is the exact opposite of Fred's tiny white dog.
wait, what?
I
What is happening?
Is something wrong?
Yeah, you don't look too good.
Oh,
I
she's
need some air.
is she like seeing the original? Whoa, that's crazy. It's like new Scooby-Doo versus old Scooby-Doo. She's seeing what used to be. Whoa! What happened to Fred?
I didn't think it happened so soon. It's getting worse.
No way it's Scoob, bro. Oh my god. Velma, run, bro. Oh my god, he's licking his lips, bro. He wants more, Velma.
I love you.
Hit the burn. Oh,
You
shit.
know that, right?
Oh my god.
I love all of you. But I don't understand why you keep remembering.
Oh, she's remembering the old Velma?
We'd
The
go
old Scooby,
solving
bro.
mysteries together. It was simple, fun. But you started overcomplicating things.
You know, I never really thought of it before, but why can Scooby talk?
Now that you mention it, it is a bit odd.
Yeah, like,
Oh,
what's
shit.
up with that, man? Keepers, Velma.
They're figuring him
You might be
out,
onto
bro.
something.
And
What is
suddenly,
Scooby, dude? Oh my god. Nah,
the fun was over.
he's a demon.
So I took what remained, and I rebuilt you. I rebuilt the world, and we were back to our classic adventures. But you started to remember. Again, and again, and again.
Oh my god. He's a demon, bro. Look
I
at his
just
big
wanted
ass,
what we
dude.
once had. Yet each time I capture less of your essence. This being my most flawed world yet.
Flawed? But
Oh, he's
we're
been
meta
rebuilding
now.
them.
Ugh. Never the matter. I'll get it right.
Oh
Next
my god,
time.
his eyes. Bro, you can't run from him,
Run.
dude.
I don't like to chase.
Oh my god, no way, bro. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be the end of Scariest Home Videos episode 2. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to check out the original creator, slash the like button, subscribe, notifications, all that good stuff. Until then, don't do drugs, don't have sex, yeah, don't die.